Good evening and welcome. My name is Amy McDaniel. I'm the Director of Nursing. I would like to thank each and every one of you for coming and supporting Jefferson College's nursing program, Nursing Graduates of 2025. First, I'd like to introduce our honored guests. Joining us today, we have Janet Akers Montgomery, Associate Dean of Science and Health. We have Mandy McKay, Nursing Advising Specialist. And next, I'd like to recognize nursing faculty. We have Jamie Schneider, Assistant Director of Nursing. Sarah Ackridge, PN Coordinator. Dr. Katie Donahue, RN Coordinator. Maggie Rollet, Simulation Lab Coordinator. Sarah Peppers, Clinical Coordinator. We have Anna Idell, Clinical Faculty. Alex Hawkins Miller, Assistant Professor. Paige Pellman, Assistant Professor. Jennifer Record, Assistant Professor. The nursing penning ceremony is a symbolic welcoming of newly graduated nurses into the nursing profession. This evening, each nurse graduate will be presented with their hard-earned pen. Let's give them all a round of applause. First, here to offer words of encouragement and wisdom is Jefferson College Associate Dean of Science and Health, Janet Akers Montgomery.
Thank you, Amy. Good evening, faculty, family, friends, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2025. Yes, round of applause for sure. We are here today to celebrate a milestone that didn't come easily. We are here to honor a group of individuals who chose a path that requires not just intelligence, but endurance, not just skill, but soul. Think back to your first week. Think back to the sheer volume of information you were expected to absorb. The anatomy, the pharmacology, the care plans, the late night studying when you were already exhausted, and the early mornings at clinical sites when the rest of the world was still asleep. You have learned to see signs and symptoms where others see nothing. You have mastered the art of time management, the science of the human body, and a delicate balance of prioritizing patient needs. You have learned to think like nurses. You have mastered that art, the science, and your patience. You have survived your exams, the skills checkoffs, the rigorous demands of this program. You did it. You didn't get through it. You grew through it. You didn't just survive nursing school, you conquered it. Regardless of where you work or what specific duties you perform, the heart of this profession remains the same. To be a nurse is to be a bridge between science and humanity. You have learned to see signs and symptoms where others see nothing. You are the translator who turns complex medical jargon into comfort for a frightened family. You are the detective who notices the subtle changes in a patient's breathing before anyone else does. You are the calm voice in the middle of chaos, and often you are the only person standing between a patient and their worst fear. Society often thinks of nurses as a set of tasks, passing meds, checking vitals, updating charts. But you know the truth. Nursing is not about the tasks. It's about the presence. It's about the ability to walk into a room and make a stranger feel safe. As you leave here in another workforce, whether it's into the hospitals, long-term care, clinicals, or home health, you carry a tremendous responsibility. People will put their lives and the lives of their loved ones in your hands. There will be days that are incredibly hard. There will be shifts where your feet ache, your heart is heavy, and you wonder if you have enough left to give. On those days, I want you to remember this moment. Remember the passion that you brought to this seat today. Remember that for every patient you heal, there's a ripple effect that touches their families and their communities. In the healthcare system, that can often feel overwhelmed and impersonal, you are that human connection. You are entering a profession that is noble, essential, and desperately needed. You are no longer just students. You are colleagues, you are advocates, you are nurses. So go out there and be the nurses you would want for your own families, for these people sitting in front of you, the people that you care about, the people that you love and treasure. Be that person that takes care of people that may not have the families that you do. Be that ear that listens, the eyes that see, and the heart that feels. Be sharp, be kind, and never stop learning. Congratulations, class of 2025. You have earned it. Now go out into that world and make Jefferson College proud. I almost forgot Dr. Katie Donahue.
Right. The meaning of the pin. The nursing pin is a badge presented to a nurse whenever they successfully complete nursing school. The tradition of the nursing pin and the ceremonial pinning we are doing today actually originated in the 1860s at Florence Nightingale's School of Nursing in St. Thomas Hospital in London. Having been presented recently with the Red Cross St. George Award for selfless service to injured and dying in the Crimean War, Florence Nightingale chose to extend this honor to her most outstanding graduate nurses by presenting each of them with a medal for excellence, the nursing pin. As time passed, the original use of the badge extended to each school of nursing, designing and awarding a customized pin. Today's pin, presented to each of these graduate nurses, represents Jefferson College School of Nursing and serves as a badge of honor, signifying their commitment to nursing and service to others. Each student is given the opportunity to dedicate their pin to a person or to people who have helped them to reach this milestone. Now, Mrs. Rollet, Mrs. Record, and Mrs. Pellman will come up to do their dedications and receive the roses and pins.
We will start off pinning the PN graduates, so when your name is said, please come forward. Madison Chiadini. I want to thank my family for supporting my dreams and making me push through even when I felt defeated. I thank them for helping me study in the many hours and keeping me on track. And I also want to thank my boyfriend for staying up late with me to review for my test. I couldn't have done it without any of them. Samantha Chumley Adams. I'd like to thank my coworkers for carrying me on the days my brain was too full, my family for being my ever-present cheerleaders, and my husband Danny for being my rock and always reminding me of what I'm capable of. Abigail Edwards. Would like to thank my family for the love and support they have given me through this journey, even in times when I didn't believe in myself. The friends that I have made have guided me through these difficult times. You have all been there for me in helping watch me achieve my dreams. Bianca Howard. Serving those who need me, offering care from a place of pure compassion, has shaped my heart in ways words can't describe. This journey has taught me courage, tenderness, and purpose. Today stands as a testament to love, sacrifice, and the unwavering commitment to give my children a brighter, more secure future. Tara Kalist. Would like to thank my amazing children for all of their support. I wouldn't have been able to do this without you. Riley, you are my rock and my best friend. Without you, I would be lost. Willow, you are my little firecracker and challenge me every day, and I love you both immensely. Jacqueline Maddox. Thank you to my daughters, Evelyn and Kennedy. You are my reason, and I hope I make you proud. To my husband, Justin, for keeping everything running. My brother, Jason, for the tequila that erased my doubt. And my parents for their constant encouragement and for never letting the girls see my seat empty. Stephanie McMahon. I dedicate this milestone to my beautiful children, to Trinity, my rock. Your strength and love carried me when I couldn't carry myself. To Layla, my cheerleader, thank you for always believing in me. And to my babies, my sunshine on the darkest days, you are my heart, my purpose, and my why. Danielle Nicole Meyer. I dedicate this occasion to my daughters. Without them, I would be nothing. They both have shown me that I can withstand the storm and come out on the other side fighting. And to my parents, for your unwavering support and love. Last but not least, to my husband, thank you for wiping the many tears away, believing in me, and inspiring me every day to be a better person. Jennifer K. Pickell. I want to thank my family and friends for continued support through school. My mom and Brian for helping with my sons, Camden and Caden, these last 2 years. I want to thank my boys for being so patient with mom on this journey and my friends for keeping me entertained and for all the stress-free fun that we have had. Desiree Powell. I dedicate this pin to my fiance, whose patience and encouragement carried me through every moment of doubt, and to my family and the family that welcomed me as their own. Thank you for your unwavering love and support. I couldn't have done this without you all. Gabby Rains. These 2 years have been a wild journey. Thank you to my son for inspiring me, my partner for standing beside me, Stephanie for caring and watching Weston, and my parents for their constant support. You all lifted me higher than I imagined, and I am so very grateful today. Kyle Reed. I would like to thank my family and friends who have supported me in this journey to becoming a nurse. Jenna Reeves. I would like to thank my husband, Nick, my 4 sons, Jacob, Cole, Eli, and Briar, my parents, teachers, classmates, and coworkers for all of their support and guidance through my nursing journey. Kyle Schaumburg. I want to thank my family for standing by me through all my ups and downs. Your love, support, and constant encouragement mean everything to me, and I am forever grateful for the person you all have pushed me to be. Alamika Juliant Wilson. To my son, Mark, my biggest supporter, my family, who carried me with love, my work family, who pushed me to grow, and my friends who kept me grounded, your faith in me made every hard moment worth it. I'm grateful for every hand that helped me reach this point. Emily Baggett. I want to thank my husband, Mason, for putting up with me during these last 2 years. He has been so patient and supporting throughout this whole process. I also have to give a big shout out to my mom, dad, and sister for being my biggest supporters. They never lost faith in me and constantly raised me up when I felt defeated. I couldn't have achieved this without them. Have you guys stand up? And let's give another round of applause to the PN class of 2025. Now we will move on to pinning our RN graduates. If you are pinning your graduate, when you hear their name called, please make your way to this table. Trinity Irene Aiello. Being pinned by her husband, Justin. Thank you to my parents, aunts, and uncles, and in-laws for shaping me into who I am today. To my husband, your love carried me through every long night and setback. I truly wouldn't be here without you. Thank you. And to my baby girl, growing with me through it all, you've been my strength and my reason to finish, and I can't wait to meet you. Angel Cowick is being pinned by her mother, Heather. I would like to thank everyone who held a flashcard for me, drove me to clinicals, and supported me during these past 3 years. I know that I would not be who I am today without my family, especially my dad, brother, and my biggest inspiration, my mom, whose selflessness and compassion has influenced me to become a nurse. Samantha Foley is being pinned by her husband, William. I want to thank my husband and kids for supporting me through this long process and keeping me sane. My family and friends have been my rock, and I would not have been able to get this done without any of them. Loretta Giannini is being penned by her 3 children, Kendall, Jordan, and Jason. I would like to thank my husband, Chris, and our children for being so understanding and supportive throughout these last 3 years. Most of my free time was spent on clinicals, precepting, or studying, and I could not be there as much as I would have liked. I also want to thank my parents and siblings for always believing in me, even when I wasn't sure I believed in myself. And I wasn't sure I could make it through nursing school at times, but we all just had to keep on keeping on. Rebecca Gray is being penned by her sons, Caleb, Remy, and August. I would like to thank my friends, family, and cohort for continuing to push me when I wanted to stop. To my grandpa, I could not have done this without his support. To Caleb, Remy, and August, Mommy's finally done. Lastly, to Jeremy and Ashley for making me realize how strong I am. All right, Keegan Kloss is being penned by his mother, Deborah. I would like to thank all of my nursing instructors for their hard work and the guidance they provided throughout the program. Of course, I also want to thank my family, from my loving parents to my older siblings, for all their support. Lastly, I'm grateful for my lovely girlfriend who made it possible for me to decompress when possible so I could come back to class refreshed and ready to face any challenge. Alexandria Jewel McWhirter is being penned by her daughters, Mila and Dahlia. I want to thank my daughters, Mila and Dahlia, for being my motivation and inspiration. Mommy will be home a lot more now. And to my husband, who kept faith in me, wiped my tears, and encouraged me daily, thank you. I love you all and couldn't have done this without any of you. Now, Kawate O'Connor is being penned by her husband and daughter, Seth and Maya. It's been a long journey since I decided to pursue nursing, and throughout it all, my husband, Seth, has believed in me and provided unwavering support. We achieved this goal together while raising our precious Maya and welcoming our new baby, Yumi. Thank you for your continuous support. I am so excited to build a bright future with all of you. I want the flower. Aww. Jessica Rhodes is being penned by her son and daughter, Keegan and Madeline. I would like to thank my family, friends, and nursing instructors for their words of encouragement and support. My children for their patience with me as I've struggled to balance work, school, and mom duties. There were nights that dinner wasn't cooked, the house went uncleaned, and important events were missed. My free time was limited, but I hope that my determination will always be a reminder that you can do anything that you put your mind to. Chloe Renee Richardson is being penned by her mother, Amy Carter. I want to thank my family and fiance for their constant love and support, which has allowed me to pursue my dream of becoming a nurse. Your encouragement, sacrifices, and belief in me mean everything. I dedicate this achievement to all of you, including my daughter, who I am blessed to be carrying, who already inspires my strength and determination. Heather Shadowins is being penned by her mother, Kelly. Thank you to my incredible family, my parents, sister, brother, children, and my fiance, Justin, for your unwavering love, patience, and sacrifices. To my instructors, friends, coworkers, and extended family, your support and encouragement carried me through this year, and I am profoundly grateful for each and every one of you. Chelsea Short is being penned by her mother, Dawn Wade. I would like to thank my family for supporting me throughout this program, enduring right along with me through the long nights and time away from home. I could not have done this without any of them. Sierra Stanfill is being penned by her mother, Michelle. I would like to thank my parents for being my biggest supporters, not only with school, but in life. Thank you to Nana and Aunt Lisa for pushing me to join the family nurse group. Liam, thank you for being my baby and pushing me to be better. I could not have done this without all of the support from everyone here. Remember, you can do anything that you set your mind to. Brittany Stewart is being penned by her husband, Jason. A special dedication to my husband, Jason, and my two daughters, Layla and Madeline. Thank you so much for your unwavering support, love, and patience for me during nursing school. I know it wasn't easy, and I couldn't have achieved this goal without you. I would also like to thank my mother for showing me that hard work and dedication does pay off. Let's give one more round of applause for your RN graduating class of 2025. Mrs. Sarah Ackridge will now come up to present student awards.
So as a program, we want to recognize 2 students who have gone above and beyond in their performance as nursing students in their time here. RNs, you guys will get a chance next year. The first award is the Butterfly Award. This award is given to an RN student that has shown growth, dedication, and professionalism throughout their student nursing career at Jefferson College. This individual has maintained a positive attitude, along with displaying compassion and humility to clients during clinical courses. This is an award that is nominated and voted on by our nursing faculty, and I can say this was very unanimous. The winner of the December 2025 Butterfly Award is Keegan Klaus. You got a really fancy stuff.
Very fancy, thank you.
You're welcome. He's a good baby. The next award we would like to give out tonight is the Nursing Scholar Merit Award. This one is given to the student who has earned the highest GPA in nursing courses during their time here at Jefferson College. And this is just nursing courses, so this is rough. First, I would like to recognize the top 5 students with the highest GPA in the class, ending with the students that have achieved the highest. So the last one I name will be the winner here. Now has a 3.553. We're going out 3 numbers after the decimal here. Chloe Richardson has a 3.585. Oh yeah, stand up, stand up. You earned it. Angel has a 3.737. Rebecca Gray with a 3.76. And the student with the highest GPA of a 3.783 is Chelsea Short. So she is the recipient of the Nursing Scholar Merit Award.
Woo, Chelsea.
Thank you. That was impressive. You guys agree with Keegan? Do you agree with Keegan? No. King Klaus? All right, so now our PN graduates Stephanie McMahon and Desiree Powell are going to come up and read the Nightingale Pledge.
All right, the Nightingale Pledge was written in the 1890s by Lystra Gretter, an instructor of nursing at Harbor Hospital in Detroit, Michigan. The pledge is a modification of the Hippocratic Oath, which is taken by physicians at the time of graduation. The Nightingale Pledge reflects the nurse's commitment to moral and ethical values and principles of the practical of nursing.
We would like to now ask our graduates and also welcome any nurses in the audience to stand and say the Nightingale Pledge with us.
All right, ready? I solemnly pledge my life, myself, in the presence of this assembly to practice my profession faithfully. I will refrain from whatever is deleterious and mischievous, and will not take or knowingly administer any harmful drug. I will do all in my power to maintain and elevate the standard of my profession, and will hold in confidence all personal matters committed to my keeping and all family affairs coming to my knowledge in the practice of my calling. As an advocate of health, I will dedicate myself to devoted service and apply my knowledge and skills to the welfare of those committed to my care.
Congratulations on taking your first oath as a nurse, and congratulations, December class of 2025. We will now like to deliver with the closing remarks will be Chelsea Short.
Before I get started, the RN cohort of 2025 just wanted to appreciate our teachers that have taught us. So we have a little something for you guys. Good evening, family and friends. It truly is an honor and a privilege to stand before you tonight. I think that I can speak on behalf of this nursing cohort and say that being here in front of you all, wearing these pins, feels almost like a dream. 3 years ago, when we walked through those doors of the CTE building for our first class, we had no idea what to expect and honestly had no idea what we had just gotten ourselves into. We only knew that we had an ambition to care for others when they could not care for themselves. Our very first lecture was Fundamentals of Nursing, and our beyond wise instructor, Mrs. Ackridge, she didn't lecture us on how to provide patient care or how to miter corners when we're making a patient's bed. She lectured us on what it is going to take to get ourselves through this program, emphasizing that we would have to allow ourselves to not worry about that sink of dishes or how to hope and pray those baskets of laundry would magically fold themselves. She prepared us that first day to make our dreams the priority. That was the moment the challenge that lay ahead became abundantly clear. 3 years of dedication, 120 weeks worth of lectures, long nights, flashcards, exam prep, clinical rotations, and pure anxiety. From the countless hours sacrificed from our families down to the moments of exhaustion were the only motivation we had, and that drove us forward was making our loved ones proud. Here we are now, on the other side of all that work and sacrifice. Not only do we get to leave here tonight with the knowledge and wisdom given to us by our incredible instructors, but we get to end this chapter taking with us the memories made, the friendships formed that will last us a lifetime. We have grown together as a cohort, celebrating each other's milestones, lifting each other up when we needed it the most, and being each other's ears to vent to. The last 3 years have taken us from complete strangers on that very first day to a complete nursing family. To our amazing instructors, they've taught us everything they know, given us grace, and gave us reinforcement when they knew we needed it. From the bottom of our hearts, we thank you. As for the RN graduating class of 2025, we did it. Tonight, we celebrate our compassion and our desire to serve others. We celebrate our hard work and our perseverance, along with our victory of crossing this finish line. Here is to the next chapter of our lives. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise and applaud to congratulate the RN and PN class of 2025 and the fantastic educators that have made this possible. And this concludes our pinning ceremony. You can join us in the lobby for refreshments after we are dismissed. Thank you, guys.